my god, guys, we just saw a mama bear and her two little baby cubs.
The babies are tiny.
Look at this landscape. This is like wilderness. It's wild, it's remote, there's nothing here. There's no houses, there's no people, there's no cell phone reception, no nothing. But it's beautiful. That's a glacier. A glacier. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the last few 1,000-kilometer stretch of our trip up to Alaska. Right now we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, heading north in the province of BC, British Columbia. There's nothing but pine forests, lakes, rivers and mountains in this part of BC. So today we're going to show you some of the best parts and also some of the worst parts about living in a van whenever you take it off grid, meaning that we're not connected to anything water-wise, sewage-wise. We have another leak, guys. Oh no. Electricity-wise, it's just us in this van in the middle of nowhere.
I'm calling it. This is a bad idea.
We want to do some camping, do some fishing, and just enjoy this fantastic scenery because, I mean, isn't this the whole point of having a house that you can drive pretty much anywhere? I mean, look at it.
There's some trout in here. There's supposed to be some salmon here as well. Fingers crossed. This is my newer rod that I bought. It's like a bigger, stronger, slightly higher end. This is what I'm going to be using for salmon fishing in Alaska. So I'm gonna give it a go today.
That really moves down the river real fast.
Oh yeah.
The water's super fast. Oh, that was not very good. Now he thinks he has a bite. Is it a bite or are you just stuck? Bite or snag?
I'm starting to think it's a snag, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely not a fish. Careful for bears! Wow. Oh! That was supposed to be a nice shot of us entering the van.
Luckily you caught it.
So we fished for a good few hours. Surprise, surprise, we didn't catch any salmon. Now you're thinking of doing a barbecue, but it's really rainy outside and it doesn't look like the best weather for it right now. We're not feeling it, so we're just not doing it. Oh my god.
There's a barbecue pit right here. I even went shopping, get some meat for barbecuing, bought some charcoal.
We can barbecue tomorrow. It's raining, like really, really raining.
I don't think it just stopped raining, by the way. I think it's barbecue time.
This is a beautiful spot.
It is amazing. Really good for fishing as well.
Not that we caught anything.
Yeah, not that we caught anything. But I don't think that's a spot. I mean, Kim was just having a shower and the water pump kept on running after she stopped using the water, which is not normal, and that can only mean one thing: either the pump, there's something wrong with the pump, or there's a leak somewhere.
So technically it can mean two things, but I heard this weird sound coming from the shower itself, so...
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of water here. It sprayed me.
Well,
Get the pressure off the system.
our keyboards were underneath there. They're all wet.
I see what the issue is. It's really weird that it has never leaked before. There's actually no clamp around the water hose, so there's like this plastic thingy that the hose is over, and there's supposed to be a clamp around that. And there is none. So for the past 2 years, there's never been a clamp around and it never leaked. Surprising! Should be in here somewhere, hopefully. So this thing is supposed to clamp the hose down, make sure it doesn't pop off, make sure it doesn't leak. We're lucky that it was just a small leak and it just didn't pop off all at once. There's a good chance it came loose because of all the driving that we do. We've been driving like more than 8,000 kilometers now, and the roads aren't always great here in Canada. Alright, that's it. Should be fixed. Fingers crossed. Let's turn on the pump. Massive leak. There's a massive leak.
Close the tap. I
Open the
demand.
shower.
I demand water. There doesn't seem to be any more water here. Fixed it for now.
Gonna whip up a quick Asian dish, which is, I think, Kim's favorite.
It's my favorite thing he ever made, like ever. These are sesame noodles. I love it so much. I'll put the recipe, which I don't know, you're gonna have to tell me. Please don't leave me without giving me the recipe. I'll put it in the description box just in case anyone wants to make it. It's like this peanut butter based sauce with noodles and it's so savory and so gooey. I love this. Like if you love peanut butter, you're gonna love this.
And it's super easy to make, and you don't need all the ingredients. Like I didn't have, like normally you need to put in tahini, which is like one of the main ingredients, but I didn't have it, so I just skipped it, and it's still really good. So we're back on the road again. Today we're going to be driving the Stewart-Cassiar Highway. It's a pretty famous highway. It's supposed to be like really scenic with glaciers, mountains, lots of bear and wildlife spotting opportunities. We read somewhere that it's supposed to be more bear and moose over there than cars because it is very remote. It's not used a lot because there's a new alternative to it. It's Highway 97. I think Stewart-Cassiar Highway is 37.
So this is our map of Canada with, well, not all of our route actually. We started here, etc, etc. We got stuck here for 2 weeks. And then we only drew it on the map until here. This is Highway 37. That's the Stewart-Cassiar Highway, and as you can tell, it heads up into the Yukon, and then after that, cross the border with the US into Alaska. So we're getting much closer now, which is really exciting. So we've been on this highway for like the past 2 hours now. We haven't seen a single house or a single store or anything like that ever since we got on it. And we only come across other cars like every other 5 or 10 minutes or so. Oh my god. Guys, a bear! A black bear with babies! Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's just so little.
Oh, babies! Look at them go!
Oh, the
She's
babies are
scared
still
for the cubs.
so small.
She's scared for the cubs.
There she is, look, there she
Oh
is.
my god, she's on her back paws.
She's looking at us.
Yes!
The babies were just like tiny, tiny.
You want to see my shot? You want to see my shot? I can tell.
I want to see.
Look at the shot.
while I'm driving.
This is a shot.
Wow.
That was amazing. Oh, mama bear and her cubs. A black bear. Oh my god.
Right from the road, we spotted a wild glacier. You can see it right ahead of us.
This, guys, this beauty, the weather. This is called Bear Glacier, right behind me. Two guesses why. We just saw a bear. This is that bear's glacier. This is probably where they were headed. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's so moody here, but look at this landscape. Like this is like wilderness. It's wild, it's remote, there's nothing here. There's no houses, there's no people, there's no cell phone reception, no nothing. But it's beautiful. Like that's a glacier. A glacier. So stunning. So in a few hundred meters, we are going to cross into the US, actually, into this very narrow stretch of Alaska that's located in between the Stewart-Cassiar Highway that we're still on right now and the Pacific coast. And there's actually only one way to get in and out of there, and that's through this road, which is also why there is no border control, because it's impossible to cross into Alaska properly from there.
It's just a 30-kilometer road that goes up to the Salmon Glacier, and it just stops there. So it crosses into the US territory for just a few kilometers and then back into Canadian territory, and then there's a dead end. So it's, I mean, it's technically the US, but not really.
And the reason we're going there is because there is a bear watching platform that normally this time of year there are loads of grizzlies at, and we're gonna go see if that's the case today.
This is the border, so we are now in Alaska. Ah, cool. We made it officially into Alaska. So yeah, that's how far we'll be going to Alaska. That's it for Alaska, so we can stop watching now. No, we're actually heading up to proper Alaska. So.
But not now.
But it's cool. I mean, we made it into the US.
All right, we're here.
That I should double check that the AED is.
I'm on super high alert right now. Like the signs.
I mean, this is a closed off area, especially made for viewing bear. So, but yeah, the sign said "Do not walk on the road. Super dangerous. Lots of grizzly in the area."
Do not bring any food with you. Do not cook food in the parking lot. Don't take any animals with you on the walk. So yeah, let's hope we see a bear from a safe distance.
Yeah.
But we already saw bears. So I mean, but I want to see grizzly.
It's still early in the
grizzly.
season, but she said there's some salmon spawning already here in the river.
So people apparently just saw a bear from the viewing platform at the very end. Like they phoned it in to one of the rangers here. There's supposed to be one around, and it's a grizzly. So the lady's coming with us to see if she can find it for us. You saw that?
Not a bear, no.
Oh.
There were 3 people who were just here. They saw a bear at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to figure out which way he may have gone. Did he go back out towards the road or?
I'm not sure.
The ranger just told me it's a little bit early in the season. There's not that much salmon yet. There's about 4 or 5 spawning here. They turn from white to red, and then they spawn and lay their eggs.
You can actually see a couple salmon in the middle of the river, just trying to stay in place in the current. Like they're swimming slowly upstream, and they're trying to stay in place because they're spawning here. So far nothing. It appears the bear did not get the memo.
No, there's been a bear spotted though about a mile away from here. And there was a bear spotted just before we entered the platform.
So there are two around here somewhere.
Yep. Maybe it's disguised as a duck. Yeah, it's kind of luck of the draw, but we weren't very lucky.
But I do have to say, if I were a grizzly, this is absolutely where I would come to live. Like, this is a sort of place you expect to see grizzlies and meet other grizzlies and have grizzly babies, and I mean, it's perfect. Like, who knew when we bought this van that we would ever take it bear spotting in freaking Alaska in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah. If you would have told me this when we bought the van, I would have called you really crazy. I mean,
And the van would have been like, I'm not doing this.
well, here we are, folks. Here we are. Here, bear, 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 bear. Should we make salmon sounds?
What does that even sound like?
I was more thinking of like.
Let us know who had the better salmon impression.
I think I'm
Down in the
salmon
comments.
master.
Hey, apparently on the Canadian side we do have to go through customs, which now makes me feel slightly nervous. Customs always does.
Nope.
And I really don't want to get stuck here.
Yeah, there's like no way out. I mean, either they let us in or we're stuck here forever for the rest of our life.
Our kitchen sink is leaking. Quite a lot actually, because this is already super wet and the floor underneath my feet is wet as well. Oh god, no. Do I try to see if I can just screw it back in place, or do I... Ew, it's disgusting. It's not really... It's not holding. You try.
There you go. Aquaman fixed it.
Conditions on the road here have suddenly gotten worse. We've gone from normal highway to this, well, it's still a road. It's not a dirt road, but it's very, very dirty.
We're now off-roading some hairpin turns here. It's pretty muddy, lots of gravel here. There's a few sections that are not completed, it seems. Or maybe they just stopped like Friday night. Guys, we're done with the construction works. I'm like, should we do this, bud? Nah, it's done. Friday they said it should be done. Now it's done. This is not too shabby. Look at this. We're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes here. I think we need bug spray, we need some fire, we need... Oh my god, this is horrible.
Okay, I will rush in. Close the door. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not kidding, there are like 100 next to the van. And there's one in my bra. Okay, so...
I just see them swarming here.
You take care of yourself. Ollie! Okay. Damn it! No! A sign of weakness!
I just saw 30 mosquitoes entering the van.
First things first, bear spray,
Give me the
bug repellent.
the wood thing
Yes.
for the barbecue. always good to check the fishing regulations before you start fishing. This is just BC though. It's a 80-page book with fishing regulations. But why? Cheers to the barbecue.
To bug spray. Oh, I feel invincible.
Time to see if we can catch ourselves some fishies there. Alrighty, I'm not sure where to attach this, but I think here should be fine. So when the fish bites, you hear the bell. You don't need to watch the bobber all the time. So we're just gonna leave this here, see if we can catch something. Just cast my setup. Somehow I think the bail flipped close and my stuff flew off and my line stayed here. But I saw it going in there, so I think.
Oh, that's gonna be so cold though. I'd recommend taking the other sock off as well. Good luck. Can you see it?
No. It's really slippery. It's too deep to go like this. I can't take my pants off because I'm not wearing any underwear.
It's just skinny dipping. I mean,
It's true.
there's no one here. There is no one here.
How did you get arrested? How did you get on the sex offenders list? I'm calling it. This is a bad idea.
Ow.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh no.
Oh no, wait, it is.
These are the realities of off-grid living in a van, folks.
Okay, please get my pants.
Should I get you a towel first? I'm proud of you. Sort of.
I don't know why I did that. It's cost like $2.
Oh my god.
Alrighty. Barbecue was great. We fished a little bit with the two of us.
It was an amazing day. We hope you will join us for the next leg, the final leg actually, of our trip up to Alaska, which is going to take us through the Yukon.
Yep.
The gold rush part of Canada. So we're super excited about that as well. We hope you'll tune in for that. And we hope you have a great day. And we will see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.